What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, and this is the 1 year anniversary of my YouTube channel. Now, I'm pretty sure you're wondering, what am I doing on here then? Well, there is a whole bunch of random stuff that is all over the place, all on my floor, especially this stuff right here. Well, I'm going to take you behind the scenes to show you how I get ready for doing any particular race at all, whether it's a weekly race or whether it's just a versus video at all. Now, first, what I usually do is I just go to my closet right there, and then I usually pick out what I want to race with. And in this case, I want to do a down and back video. So I decided to grab out the necessary things that I need. So first things first, I'm going to grab one of these things right here, this little launch gate. And what I'm going to do right now is connect it to my table. Alright, here I am at the edge of my table. Now I'm about to put on the launch gate, like so. I just put this on here and then just decide to just twist it in. This table I got at Walmart, by the way. You can get these for like, I think 20 something. I don't know how much I pay for it. But what you can do, but what I'm doing is there are holes under here. So what I'm doing is be sure the screw thing goes into the hole. And quite frankly, what I'm doing is I'm twisting it to make sure it is very snug and tight so that the cars won't just, once when I hit this right here, then this thing will not shake and wobble. So there's one part to the down and back track. Now it's time to put on some track. Okay, guys, now I have managed to find some track, so now it's time to attach it on. One little tip I do is I use the big edge bits for the drop because they're long enough, and that obviously they won't just like jerk the track that much. And also, this is where the big stuff comes into play, like these random household things I got laying around. I got myself a random birdhouse thing that I transformed into something. And then this Beatles box that has a whole bunch of heavy stuff in there that I use as weight. So let's put this on here. And then as we go down a little bit more, you see my other, here is my random BS stuff right there in the camera. Now, we're going to put on some shorter track, just like so. Now we got ourselves a runoff right here. There you see some random treasure hunts in the back right here. Let me see here. I'm going to have to position myself here. Got some scissors in the back for no reason whatsoever. There, that's much better. I don't think I need these. Or, I don't think I need some scissors at all today. Yeah. I still have these sitting around from a haul video I did, by the way. You should go check that out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull this down a little bit more. That's as far as it can go. Okay, so now it's time for me to put on these things right here. This is what helps stabilize the track. This is what I typically use to actually stabilize the track and then like make it so that the cars can run off more better. So now you think it's done, but as you see, coming around here, yes, it's not finished. Now it's time to go put together the rest of it. Alright guys, so I managed to find or to get some track, and now I'm gonna extend it more from here. My big handy arm's in the way, so I can show y'all how I usually do this. Right, that part is done. I have to straighten it out a little bit more. So now I'm moving the camera so that you can see the next part that I'm gonna do, which is to get the turn. Now, you've seen various down and back videos I do on my YouTube channel before, so this should not be shocking as to what I use. Now, these parts right here come from a speed charger set, and there's two different speed charger sets that I use for these things. There's one that is like a circuit, and then there's a Crazy Ace looking like circuit. Which, by the way, if you want to set those up and race those by yourselves with speed chargers cars, they are really good. And plus, also, speed chargers cars themselves are good, by the way. You know, maybe I should do a YouTube video on a speed charger set. Just have all the parts and then just have them race and see who's the best, maybe. Something to think about for the future. But anyway, I'm carrying on here. So, time to start putting this together. Like you do if you're using a speed charger set. It's all set, so now I'm gonna connect the little turn thing. Like so. Look at that, we're all set, almost. So now we have to get this part right here. We have another box of random heavy stuff being represented by Forza, a game which I have on my TV right now playing. By the way, for all you racing game fans out there, they just switched to season. Yeah, hate this season, by the way. They switched over to winter. Boo-hoo-hoo, don't like winter. So now we have a little bit more leverage here for our turning things, or for the turn thing. You know what I'm talking about? This big old double turn right here. So now it's time to put on some more track. Okay, back again, and now we have our track. This is our second to the last part of setting up the down and back track right here. So here we go. The reason why I use the ones with these big, large walls is because when I use something like this, the cars tend to fly off the track after they execute the turn right there. So to prevent that from happening, I'm starting to use these. But there are some times when cars do come down here, and then sometimes they're a little bit top heavy. So, quite frankly, gravity ends up failing the die-cast car by itself, whichever car I'm using. So here we go. We are now putting this on here. And now we have some more connectors here, if you're wondering. If you're hearing that noise, then quite frankly, I'm just putting out, or just trying to grab more track connectors. Have some other track pieces, but those were small ones off camera. These ones are the second to the largest walls of track pieces. And then why not, just for kicks, let's just add these on, just because. To make it a little bit more weird. Why? Because YouTube, that's why. And Hot Wheels. I'm using a Simon Miller phrase from What Culture Wrestling. So yeah. By the way, if there are any wrestling fans who are subscribers of my YouTube channel, by the way, y'all should check out What Culture Wrestling. Those guys are really funny. Especially Adam Wilbur. I really like him. So here is the end of the down and back track. So now what is next is to add the stabilizer, and then finally we have to add the finish line. Okay guys, back again. So I forgot to mention that I use these risers here that I got from some random toy thing to put underneath my track to make sure it rises. Now this is the reverse version of down and back, so this is going to be a lot more weirder than usual. So sometimes what I do is, sometimes if you see they're supposed to line up right here when it comes to the turn points, sometimes I move this a little ways over so that it can give the car for this lane right here a lot more room so that it doesn't hit this side right here, especially when I'm racing tall cars on the down and back track. So it gives it a little bit more room right here. Something that I usually, it's something that I do sometimes. And then just for kicks, to give it a little bit more of a smooth runoff, I add another razor. Not razor as in razor sharp blades. I'm talking about risers, something like this. If you have an old toy thing that has risers or something like that, you can use those on tracks. That's why I tend to use. That's where I got these from. I'm surprised they still survived, and I managed to get my hands on them. So yes, finally next we got have our finish line. Taken from the Super 6-lane raceway. Now, obviously, as you can see right here, can't really stand on its own. So, this is what I use, or this is what I do. Sometimes I get these risers right here, and then what I do, let me go all the way to the end here with this. I put it all the way at the end. But here's the unique part. This is how I get this to stand. And I've seen a lot of people use different things to make the finish line stand. This is how I use to stabilize my finish line. So you see, I have it hooked in. There's a little gap that this can fit through the risers. So I fit it through here, and look. Well, it's on the wrong way, but you kind of get the point. And sometimes, in order to transfer it, sometimes they do this. They make it stand, go upside down, and then stand it right back up. After that, it's good to go. Now, since we got big walled tracks, we're going to be using lanes 2 and 3. And if you don't know, this is what today's weekly race is going to be held on, the down and back track. If those y'all ain't wondering. Because if you haven't noticed that, then obviously I'm just filming this for entertainment purposes. No, I'm filming this to show y'all that I'm getting ready for the next weekly race. So next, we have our stabilizer right here. Well, we have part of it, which is being used by a Vikings throw. But this is where the stabilizer comes into play, because I gotta heavy load of extra Hot Wheels cars in a bag that I use as extra weight so it doesn't fly off. Put this on right here. It's very heavy, by the way. And then boom, here you are. The down and back track for the next weekly race or versus videos or whatever is all set. I just thought I'd show y'all, since my channel is now 1 year old. I decided to just have y'all take a look behind the scenes at what I do to prepare for YouTube videos like the ones that you've been viewing over this past year. Now, sometimes you see me shaking the camera or just trying to position the camera or whatever, and that's because obviously my hands is gliding the camera and all that. So, in order to stop that and just have it stand still, I have it on this. I actually have my own tripod. Now, I don't know if you can get these in stores at all. This one I got, I think it's like 30-something. But it works good with my phone right here that I'm using. And so what I'm doing is I'm just hooking it on the tripod, and well, look at that. Not that much moving to do. And this is where I typically do my haul videos, like if I'm showing cars, like for instance I got, like, let's say, okay, look at me, I got a couple treasure hunts. Oh my god, wait a minute, I got one more. Wherever in the world it's at. I think it's Treasure Hunt Mania over here. But I wish I had haul videos like that, but obviously I don't. But you kind of get the picture. I usually, when I do haul videos, I usually have my camera on the tripod. But if I'm doing weekly race videos, sometimes I'll have it on the tripod in the beginning, and then I'm just panning the camera to the cars with my hand. So, yeah. There's like a whole lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that y'all don't know. And as I said, for this year, or no, for this 1 year anniversary of my YouTube channel, I have just officially taken you behind the scenes on how I get ready for my videos. And by the way, I would like to thank all of the subscribers out there for constantly tuning in, watching my videos, leaving likes, leaving comments, and also telling people about my channel, and also subscribing to the channels yourselves. I mean, I really appreciate it. So yes, thank you for this 1 year anniversary of my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you the next year and many more years to come. And by the way, this is just the beginning. Well, I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you are brand new watching this video, be sure you subscribe. And also turn on the notifications bell as well. Now, here is one thing I've been wanting to do for quite some time. So, what I want to do is show y'all the man behind the videos. Yes, the man behind the videos, the one who is the one who has his hand on the trigger or moving the cars or whatever. I want you to see the person's face. But I will only do that if I reach this particular number. If I get up to 100 subscribers, you will get to see the man behind ChrisCage2X, the YouTube channel. Let's see if we can make that happen, and be sure to tell your friends to subscribe to my YouTube channel to reach the illustrious number of 100. But don't worry, I'm not saying do it right now, just do it whenever, obviously. I'm not in a rush to get to 100 subscribers because I want to have fun racing cars, telling Hot Wheels stories, and doing a whole lot of fun stuff on this channel. So, yeah. I don't know why I like saying yeah so much. Maybe this is part of my vocabulary. I don't know. But anyway, it's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for constantly watching my videos. I really appreciate it.